Hey, so if you step outside, it's not feeling much like Christmas. A winter warm-up arrives in central Indiana as we track Santa Claus and possible showers. Thanks for joining us this Christmas Eve. We're going to get straight to Rob Ellis, and you're talking about Christmas rain.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be with us much of the day tomorrow. It's not going to be the heaviest rain, certainly, but it's certainly going to be with us just about the entire day. So if you have travel plans, just know that you will be running into rain. It's all down to the south and west for now, and some of that, by the way, the kind of tail end of this led to some delays into parts of Texas. DFW had some airport delays because of these strong thunderstorms. Things are improving now, but we still do have some weather that may lead to some cascading problems. Here, it may lead to some issues if you're going to be driving, especially tomorrow morning all the way through the day tomorrow. 40s where we sit currently, although plenty of 30s still showing up. A little cooler here in Kokomo, 36. We will watch that to see how close to freezing we get tonight. The big concern for the next maybe 6 to 12 hours, the possibility of some patchy fog developing. Then after that, we expect the rain to take over as our more significant weather phenomenon that we're going to have by tomorrow. 30s to start the day, but we will warm back up into the 40s as rain is likely just about the entire day into the afternoon, into the evening, as all of that rain is expected to overspread the area. Although if you're north of Indy, you may not see quite as much rain. I'll walk you through this, also talk about rain chances for the rest of the week into the new year. I have it for you coming up in a few.
Thanks, Rob. And you can coordinate your holiday plans around the weather by just checking the WTHR weather app. It puts an interactive radar right on your phone. Plus, you can check our weather blog at any time. This app is a free download in your app store. Well, this stretch is one of the busiest times of the year to travel. AAA expecting the number of people traveling over the holidays to break records. Our Anna Chalker is live at Indianapolis International Airport. She's seeing it all firsthand, looking for some happy Hoosiers coming home. Anna, how's it going out there?
Well, Felicia, I will tell you that we had so many families really in the last flight. They were coming from Los Angeles. We saw about 6 or 7 families waiting on people. It was a great feeling, but I mean, it's empty now. They got their families. They're going home. They got church services, Christmas Eve things to get to. We have holiday traditions to get to here tonight. But it's been pretty busy on and off throughout the evening as we've been here. A lot of the delayed flights coming in here, they were coming from those American airline flights that were grounded earlier this morning. We actually just talked with a family. Their son was coming here from Tokyo. He was studying abroad for the semester. He had to sit in the LAX airport for a little bit this morning, but he was so happy to be home. He was sitting in airports for like 20 hours going back from Tokyo back here to Indy, but really a great moment, a lot of tears and hugs together throughout that moment. But we've been checking in with so many families. We were hanging out with some newlyweds. There were so many people out here today. It has been a joyous day out here at the airport with all the hustle and bustle of everything. Everyone taking just those few minutes to reconnect with their loved ones as they're getting ready for their holiday season. But we'll be checking in with more and have more tonight at 11.
Oh, wonderful. A joyous day. That's because it's Indianapolis. That's what Indiana's airport does.
Exactly.
All right, Anna, thank you so much. We'll check in with you. And tonight, operations at American Airlines are back to normal after grounding all flights for roughly an hour this morning. The airline says it was all because of a tech issue with its flight operating system. And now to our other big story we've been following. The massive fire that destroyed a historic church downtown. Crews demolished the building at Walnut in Pennsylvania because this morning's fire just left it too unstable. And we're working to learn what caused the fire, but many are mourning the building's loss. The church housed the sanctuary on Penn for weddings and receptions, and now some couples are left scrambling for a new venue. Jenny Runovich is downtown with what happened and what's next.
Well, you can see the church is now just a pile of rubble. Built in 1875, it was on the National Register of Historic Places, and that's why so many couples wanted to get married here.
What's the address of your emergency?
Ma'am, it's right here at the intersection of Walnut and Pennsylvania. There's a church on fire.
When fire tore through the sanctuary on Penn Christmas Eve morning, Michael Singer and his fiancée watched in disbelief.
She came in and told me that our wedding venue just burnt down, and I was just like, what? And I just can't believe it. I watched it on Channel 13. She said, go to Channel 13 and online, and I saw it, and you guys had a story on it that morning with the flames shooting out the top. I just was like, you gotta be kidding me.
The couple getting married in October booked last January, spent $12,000 in deposit money so far. The aesthetics of this church drew them in. Unique beauty now burned and charred by fire.
We just fell in love with this place. We loved it. The history, has a lot of history to it. It was beautiful inside.
And every time we would drive by, we would, kind of dream, and the red door and that ivy was so beautiful.
Justin and Missy had the sanctuary on their short list for 2026, and now
we know, looking at this devastation, there's nothing salvageable.
We're definitely thinking about the couples that were supposed to get married, I'm sure, this weekend and in the coming months. Our hearts are definitely with them.
Sanctuary on Penn posted on Instagram they'd share an update after the holidays saying, "For now, we grieve." Meanwhile, Michael and Elaine need a plan B.
I have some people helping us find other venues. My mom, her mom, and our photographer are searching for other places. There is availability on some of those dates, but that date is very popular.
In fact, he was on the phone with his wedding planner as emergency demolition took their first dream down.
I mean, it's hard to watch, obviously, but I just wanted to come down and see it.
In Indianapolis, Jenny Runovich, 13 News.
Oh, all right. Now we have to move on to our next story. Tonight, a suspect is dead after a shooting involving a Cass County Sheriff's deputy. The shooting happened in Carroll County and is now under investigation by Indiana State Police. Detectives say Cass County officers were called early this morning after a report of 2 people stabbed. While they responded, investigators say they saw 35-year-old Christopher Evans armed with knives. They say he ignored orders and charged at the deputy who fired his weapon. Evans died at the scene, and the deputy is now on administrative leave, which is standard in these investigations. One of the people stabbed is now in critical condition. The other has injuries not thought to be life-threatening. Castleton Square Mall just closed minutes ago, but was open today for last-minute Christmas Eve shopping, just a day after a shooting inside the mall. Rich Nye reports that one man is in jail tonight and another was injured in that shooting.
Castleton Square Mall went on lockdown and shut down about 8:30 Monday night. Police believe a dispute among at least 3 people who knew each other escalated to shots fired just inside the main mall entrance. Hundreds of holiday shoppers were in the mall just 2 nights before Christmas.
You think about my children being there or my wife being there, any family member, you being there. How scary is that? Nobody should have to go through that, especially this holiday time. That should be a wonderful time to be enjoying holiday smells and the sights and the sounds.
Police say a man involved in the dispute showed up at the hospital with a gunshot wound an hour after the incident. Police arrested an 18-year-old for intimidation with a deadly weapon, but he is not the suspected shooter. The mall reopened for advertised hours, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve. Community activist Reverend Charles Harrison among the shoppers.
Sometimes people settle their conflicts with violence, and last night it seemed like that's what happened. But I don't think it's something that should cause us to stop living life.
Just last Christmas, there was another incident with teens and guns at Castleton Square Mall on another busy shopping day, the day after Christmas. Police say that 3 men with guns and ski masks walked into the Von Maur entrance last December 26th. Police chased them out of the mall. 1 man got away. The other 2 teens go on trial early next year for multiple charges, including possession of a machine gun. In Indianapolis, Rich Nye, 13 News.